No!
Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Welcome to the third dungeon of the game, Jabu Jabu's Belly. It's pretty gross in here. So I don't know about anybody else, but I did not expect the third dungeon of this game, when I first played it, to be a bio dungeon. Alright, so what the heck are these bubble things? Shabombs. If you try to cut it, it will bounce off your blade. Is that so? Oops. Let's test that theory. Okay, you seem to be lying. My blade seems to cut it just fine. Okay, alright, that time it didn't go so well. Alright, I don't know what that is, a tonsil or something? Whatever it is. Shoot it and it opens up this sphincter. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of gross having to navigate Jabu Jabu's digestive tract. But anyway, it's kind of neat that instead of getting maybe what you might expect to be the standard water-themed dungeon, giving that after we talked to the Zora or the Gorons, we had an earth-themed dungeon, and the Gorons are clearly the earth-themed people. Alright, so what is this thing? Beery. If you touch it, you will be electrocuted. Reminds me of those enemies that I hated in A Link to the Past, that were like my least favorite enemies in the game. Okay, is this thing immune to slingshot bullets? Kind of seems like it. How does it feel about Deku Nuts? I don't think we've used a single Deku Nut in the entire game, have we? Actually, let's keep the slingshot there and put Deku Nuts on right. Is this effective? Okay, can I... Okay, so if I stun it with a Deku Nut, I can then slash it and not get electrocuted. Got it. We actually found a use for the Deku Nuts. Interesting. So yeah, especially since, you know, you talk to the Gorons, the Earth race, and then you enter Dodongo's Cavern, an Earth/Fire-themed dungeon. Then you go through all the water-themed areas, you talk to the Zoras, the Water race. You'd probably expect this to just be a standard water-themed dungeon. No! Bio dungeon. So it's kind of a nice surprise. It's unexpected, and I like that. That's kind of cool. If somewhat disgusting. Oh, it's Ruto. Hi, Ruto. I'm Link. Sure did. I mean, you put a note in a bottle. Uh-huh, exactly what I was just saying. Sure you don't. So Ruto is much haughtier and more arrogant than Princess Zelda. She's basically a tsundere. Heavy on the Tsun at the moment. And she just ran into a flesh vortex. Hey, Ruto. She has what might be termed endearing hostility. I think that's a pretty good summation of tsunderes. Really? That's kind of weird. Oh, so you mean these aren't normal, then? No. I need that stone. Well, not really about you specifically, more the stone, but sure. Say what now? I mean, I want to find it too, since I'm pretty sure it's the Zora Sapphire. And yeah, arrogant princess that she is, Ruto literally forces us to carry her around. Like I said, haughty princess indeed. However, we will have fun getting our revenge. Oh, there's a gold Skulltula. We can't get it yet. We'll be able to get it soon. We can have fun getting our revenge. How? Because we can chuck her at enemies. Like so. It's great fun. Ruto is surprisingly okay with this. She doesn't really raise any complaints. Now, I don't really remember the layout of this dungeon particularly well. Not as well as I remember some of the other dungeons in this game, anyway. So don't be surprised if I sometimes get a little lost and confused. Okay, let's see. What are these things? Stinger. Destroy it before it flies into you. Okay. Seems like I might want to clear out this pool before I bring Ruto down here. Okay, how do I hurt you? Oh, alright. I just get close, you come out. Okay, you can be hurt by the slingshot. Takes 2 hits, alright. It's like a slightly tougher Keese, I guess. Simple enough. Alright, well, okay, so I'm not so good at dealing with the bubbles. Whatever. So many things to target. Z targeting is having difficulties. Okay, can I actually slash one of these without getting hit? There we go. Ruto just kind of patiently waiting up there. Okay, it knocked me onto the switch. Which raises water level. And apparently we don't have a whole lot of time to judge from the speed of that countdown timer. Alright, so I guess that's how we're going to get that gold Skulltula then. Because it seems that we can't quite climb up on this. Alright. Simple enough. And what else is up here? Pots. Sure, why wouldn't... Whoa, that's a fairy. We don't really need it, but we have an extra bottle. Okay, nice. Got bugs in one bottle, a fairy in 2 others. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, never mind why there's pots inside Jabu Jabu's belly. And I'm sure we're going to find all kinds of other bizarre things in here. We can just say he swallowed them. That'll be our explanation. Okay, now we're going to need to do this again. So that we can hop back up. And grab Ruto, and then we're going to have to toss her to the other side, I imagine is how this is going to work. We do not want to toss her into water in which she can't just sit, because I'm pretty sure what happens is she'll sink and then reappear somewhere else, and we don't want to have to deal with that. Okay. Camera's giving me some issues here. Ow. Alright, onward we go. What? Hey, no fair. I need to put her down. There we go. Okay, fortunately she's invulnerable. Enemy attacks just pass right through her. I'm thankful for that. It would be incredibly annoying if she could actually take damage. Well, that's an inviting looking platform. With the spikes on the bottom and all, let's jump right on. As I said, I don't really remember the layout to this place particularly well. So which way should we go? I have no idea. I'll just arbitrarily pick a direction. We'll see how it works out. As I said, I like the unexpectedness and the surprise of this dungeon. Ah, this looks familiar. Okay, we're back in this room where Ruto had stumbled into one of the flesh vortexes, or vortices would be the proper plural of that. Okay, let's Deku Nut it. I'm so happy to have finally found a use for those things. That said, it's not my favorite Zelda dungeon in this game. I don't dislike it or anything. It's a fine dungeon. It's just there's others that I like better. Wow. Okay, you're new. What the heck are you? Oh, it's just another Bari. Okay. But it's bigger, though. Okay, so... Oh, it turns into 3. I don't know if we need to destroy these or what, but let's go ahead and do so. Yeah, I'll go ahead and destroy the other one. Sometimes when you destroy all enemies, something happens. Oh, good grief. I'm really going through the Deku nuts. Let me guess, nothing even happens. Alright, now that thing is conspicuous. I think we might have to get the boomerang and toss the boomerang through it or something. I kind of doubt we can do any... Yeah, we can't do anything to it right now. So... What happened to Ruto? Did I get too far away from Ruto and... Oh, there she is. That's right, I left her there. Never mind. Revenge. Okay. So what's this here, then? Let's consult our map, our incomplete map, since we haven't found the dungeon map. Never mind where there's going to be a map of Jabu Jabu's belly lying in a chest somewhere. It's just how Zelda dungeons work, don't worry about it. Okay, we haven't explored to the north, I guess. So let's go that way, I suppose. Oops. Alright, Ruto, onward. Is this the direction I meant to go? Nope, I meant to go in the opposite direction. Oh great, they all respawned. I completely wasted all those Deku nuts. Get out of here. Okay, what are these disgusting parasites? Parasites inhabiting gigantic life forms seems to be a common theme here. Tail Passerids. Its tail is its weak point. Alright, understood. There, get stunned. So where's its tail? Okay, maybe Din's Fire will help here. And I don't know why, but this is one of the dungeons that I remember the least. Okay, that did nothing. Now I'm getting stun locked, which I always hate. That's incredibly frustrating. Let's just leave them alone then. Let's see. Well, let's... Okay. I'm starting to hate these things. They're pretty irritating. Let's go this way. Link, please just jump on the goddamn switch. Thank you. Alright, well, solution to this puzzle's obvious. Ruto finally gets to be useful. Fine, I'll jump on it and then drop Ruto on it. There. Actually put your dead weight to use. Okay, that's utterly revolting. Parasitic tentacle, question mark. It seems the narrow part is its weak point. You need a particular item to destroy it. An item we don't have, so I guess we're going to have to come back. We need the boomerang for that. Mm-hmm. And then I have to carry her some more. Alright. So we need the boomerang for that too. Hopefully the boomerang is up here in this network of passages somewhere. Well, can't get through that way. In a way, it's kind of more fun doing a dungeon that I don't have fully memorized, because it's more like I'm really exploring it and not just going by memory. I'm literally jumping on it with Ruto as we speak, Navi. This is ridiculous. Okay, in we go. This looks promising. Oh, more of these stinger things. You know what? Maybe I could save some time if I provoke a whole bunch of them into coming out. Yep, get out here, all of you. And then, just go in the middle of them, and... not that. Okay, my plan is a failure. I doubt it will affect them while they're in the ground. I was gonna just Din's fire all of them, but that doesn't seem very viable. Oops, okay, I meant to hit right. This is the problem with using the stick instead of actual buttons. I've complained about that before, but it'll continue to be an issue, so it will continue to get complained about. Okay, that was kind of a cheap shot. Get wrecked. Ugh. This is very irritating. Not a fan of these enemies. I think part of the reason I don't really remember anything in this dungeon is because I'm pretty sure this dungeon is the only place where any of these things even appear. It's pretty cool that it has a bunch of unique enemies. I like that. But since you don't see them in a bunch of different places in the game, it's easier to forget about them. Repetition is the key to memory and all that. Alright, is this a boomerang? I bet it is. Yes! Again, we'll just justify this by saying Jabu Jabu swallowed it. And also somehow swallowed a map of himself, which we'll presumably find later. Alright. Equip the boomerang. Now we should have what we need to take care of these enemies. Hopefully these stupid snake things out here too. Alright, so I'm pretty sure in order to get rid of these, we actually have to kill the tentacle things. Alright, Ruto, just chill out here for a moment. Alright, come on out. Get boomeranged. I said come on out. There we go. Nice. Alright, so the room with the tentacle thing, it was pretty much on the opposite side, right? Honestly, it's easier to just run by these things, even if you do have the item that you need to defeat them. Wait here, please. She'll be pissed when we come back, but whatever. Nice. Alright, yep, come on down. You disgusting, fleshy tentacle thing. Jabu Jabu's Belly is another dungeon that doesn't really have music per se, so much as just an ambient soundscape. It works just fine. It sets the mood, so I don't really have a problem with it exactly. This game in general is mostly more about the ambient themes than themes with strong, memorable melodies. With an occasional exception here and there. Alright, so yeah, about that map of himself that Jabu Jabu apparently swallowed, or whatever. Really, there's no way to logically justify this. Well, let's go ahead and check this out. Alright, so we've already explored most of this place. It's only the third dungeon, so it's not getting that big and complicated yet. Thanks, Navi. I noticed. Yes, it is because I cut the tentacle. Oh my gosh, game. You don't have to hold my hand that much. I can figure things out, I promise. Okay, I don't know what the timer is for. But yeah, most of the enemies in here are meant to be fought with the boomerang, I think. So before you have it, fighting them is kind of a pain. I really am confused about that timer, though. Let's not find out what happens when it expires. Okay. Though I am kind of curious. I don't think I've ever let that timer expire. And what's in here? The compass, perhaps? We already got the dungeon item. Yep, it's the compass. Cool. We can see if we missed any items in the rooms we've already been in. Okay, that looks like a big no. Good to know. Just run around these things. They're very slow, so they're not... Okay, I was just about to say they're not difficult to avoid, and then that happened. Alright, so it looks like we need to get another tentacle in order to make that go away. Alright, you know what? Screw you things. I hate this enemy. It's a real pain. I didn't even remember it existed, but now that I remember it exists, I hate it. Ruto, can you destroy it? Nope. Okay. Looks like we can go this way. As expected, there's another horrible tentacle thing. Why would you even want to go inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly, Ruto? That's pretty weird. And it's kind of gross in here. You're a weird kid, Ruto. Get wrecked. Alright, so I should have made another tentacle disappear. I think it's the one for the center passage here. Ah, a bunch of Baris. I bet I can take care of you now. Excellent. Let's take care of them before we deal with the tentacle. Get rid of the Zako enemies before dealing with the sub-boss or whatever. Nope, got too close. You have to get kind of close to lure it down. There we go. Owned. Oh, I probably got rid of a tentacle somewhere else. Onward to the next disgusting part of this place, then. Alright, where to next? Well, we haven't been either to the east or the west on this level, and I like to try to clear the level I'm on before moving to a new one. Ow. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I guess we have to jump across there. I don't even know how to get here. Maybe even though it shows up as being on the same level, it's actually not. Okay, that was a big fail. Ow. Good grief. That was some timing with the platform. Well, since we're back down here anyway. Let's see what's in this direction then. There we go. Whatever. Okay, I haven't been to either the west or the southwest in here. There's some disgusting vine things to climb up. There we go, that works. Come on, target it. God. Getting real beat up. Rupees, but not really anything that was worth all that. Oh, okay, never mind. It was a fairy. That was pretty worthwhile. Okay, so I guess this is just a room that has a health refill and some rupees. So how do we get up to that western passage then? Okay, probably not by going that way. Although, who knows, maybe. Is the vortex room right above here? Because then it would kind of make sense. I think it is. Okay. So if we climb up here on the southwest, right? Then the way to drop onto this platform would be on the northwest. Alright, chill out here for a moment, Ruto. Can tell when you shift areas. How it kind of loads a new one. Like how the walls start moving here. Get away from me. Trying to cheap shot me? I don't think so. Okay, so I think we want to... Oh, she reappears up here. Okay. I know. You're all upset. First of all, how did you even get up here? Anyway, let's grab her and try dropping down that fleshy vortex up there. Okay, that guy almost jumped on us. Aha. So now that we have the boomerang, a couple of nice things. One, we no longer need the slingshot to kill gold skulltulas that are up on walls, so we don't need to worry about whether we have ammo. Secondly, missed. Secondly, now we can collect their tokens even if they're up in the air where we ordinarily can't get at them. So we're going to have to backtrack to get a whole lot of tokens using that newfound power. Oh, it's the Zora Sapphire. Okay, Your Majesty. Or I guess if you're a princess, it would be Your Highness. Get up there, then. Grab the sapphire. Make yourself useful. Dun-dun-dun-dun. But why Princess Ruto? Good, then let's get out. That was the plan all along, Your Highness. Oh, of course. I would say bye, Ruto, but since we need the sapphire anyway. Okay, it's a ridiculously huge Octorok. Run! Alright, what do we do about this thing? I'm trying to remember. I honestly don't remember how to fight this guy. Clearly not by just running in circles forever. Where'd he go? Oh, okay. What do we do? Oh, that worked. And what's Navi have to say? Attack it from behind. Okay, so we need to get behind it. Understood, I suppose. Okay, so I have a plan. Plan is, let's stun him. Wait for him to spin around and stun him again, and hope he's facing away from us. Alright, good plan. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to want to do a jump attack, because I only get time for one hit. There we go. Oh, okay, I need to be Z targeted or something. It's a little awkward. Okay, Z target. There we go, now I can do the jump attack. Okay, yeah, this works. Oh, he's dead. Well, that wasn't too hard. Alright, where'd Ruto go? Hopefully I wanted to ride this up. I actually might want these Deku seeds. My jar is already filled with fairies and one with bugs, so I don't really need that fairy. Okay. More of these sponge things. I don't quite understand Lord Jabu Jabu's anatomy. Not that I'm an expert by any means at giant fish god anatomy to begin with, so... Okay. So the only place we haven't been is the boss room, which is west of here. Looks like, can we jump? Not sure. Success, okay. Alright, we're gonna need Ruto. Where did she go? Okay, so I got a little bit too caught up in thinking that Ruto was the only thing that can sit there and take up space in this place, but in fact, crates share her incredible superpower. So a crate will do the job just fine for us. A lot of berries in here as well. I love the boomerang. Oh, I hear Skulltula. Where are you at, Skulltula? There it is. Oops. Heck, let's just use the slingshots faster. How many are we up to now? 24. Alright, 6 to go to get to 30, which is honestly the best prize. It's the giant wallet, which lets us hold, I think, 500 rupees? To 500 or 300. Anyway, it's a lot, and as far as I'm concerned, it's a borderline mandatory upgrade. Going around with a limit of... Well, first of all, 99 is terrible. Even 200 is pretty restrictive, so getting another upgrade to how many rupees we can hold is going to be pretty crucial. Alright. Well, that was pretty easy to figure out. Okay, fine, whatever. Ugh, I just want to drop down, game. By having him automatically cling onto the side. Controls aren't perfect. They're excellent, but they're not perfect. It's boss time. Bioelectric anemone, Baronade. Okay, so how do we deal with this guy? What's Navi have to say? Many parasitic jellyfish swarm around this monster. Okay, well, don't stand still. That's lesson number 1. Presumably we need the... Yeah, okay, yeah, the boomerang. You always need the dungeon item. Ow. Alright, so we're severing its whatevers. Tendrils. Wow, okay. Alright, what's Navi have to say about this part? Nothing new. Okay, so we can stun it. Alright, we're taking a lot of damage, but we're learning how to beat it. It's interesting how this is one of the dungeons with enemies and bosses that I remember the most poorly. Okay, do we do anything new here? Do I just wait him out? Not sure. Navi have anything new to say? Nope. There we go! Okay, I guess I just needed to fire a lot until I got through. Now kill the jellyfish. Come on, Z-Target, do your job. Okay. So it's pretty much just a matter of dodge and move around and use your boomerang a lot. Alright, we did it. Not an especially clean victory, but we got there. We get a hot container! Our life is starting to look halfway respectable. Oh, hey, Ruto. This is where you were. She looks pretty pissed. Tsundere dial is turned to maximum soon. Oh, no, there's some dere. Whoa, personal space, Ruto. That's kind of a seductive look. We're just kids, Ruto. I'm too young. I need an adult. Okay, now the dere dial is turned to maximum. Yeah, I do kind of want that spiritual stone. Oh, I see. Huzzah for us. Don't be so bossy, game. I'll do what I want. You're not the boss of me. You know, Ruto, if you could only replace that triangular fish head with the extra eyes with some, like, proper hair or something, I might be kind of on board with this whole engagement thing. Alright, well, that is Jabu Jabu's belly complete. We have finished the first 3 dungeons of the game, gotten the 3 spiritual stones, rescued the very haughty, very tsundere Princess Ruto. Next up, we do various miscellaneous updates before we conclude the first act of the entire game. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.